In my opinion, the best thing about this game is you can play however you want to. There's no one holding your hand or telling you what you should and should not do. And it seems more and more that people are seeking a challenge, such as myself. So I set myself a challenge: max an account while making as much money as humanly possible, without actually going and making money. We will be training at an incredibly slow pace to ensure we earn as much GP as we humanly can. And if you'd like to be a part of it, welcome to Money Man mode. We're going to start things off right this episode with an Archaeology level coming in. We managed to get level 50, all on material caches. This is really slow, but like honestly, it's super AFK, so whatever. And I managed to pick up my first 1k saltwater mud. That's a small little kind of cool accomplishment. So I want to keep doing farm runs, but to do that efficiently, I need to get the magic secateurs from the Fairy Tale Part 1 quest, which involves me doing Lost City, which also involves me getting 36 woodcutting, which will be done on oak logs because those are the most expensive logs I can cut at this level. Alright, there it is, level 36 woodcutting, so now we can go ahead and do the Lost City quest. Here's some epic PVM content for you all. Cool, and there is Lost City done. I did unlock another Slayer Master out of that too, and now we can craft Cosmic Runes, which is pretty cool. So now I think I have to do Nature Spirit next. Just kidding, had to make a quick stop to do the Restless Ghost quest. And I am gonna bury this bone since I don't know of any ways to get prayer experience and make money. I mean, I could be wrong, but this is future me telling you that I was wrong here. There is a way to make money training prayer, and I'll get into it later. And I'm not talking about like going and killing dragons and stuff. I mean, I guess that kind of works. I don't know, but I'm gonna bury these anyway. And there is Nature Spirit all said and done. So now I think we can do Fairy Tale Part 1 and get ourselves those sectors. I'm also not going to be using these lamps at all. All right, there we go. Fairy Tale Part 1. I've got my magic sectors. So add to tool belt. Awesome, cool. So we've got that now. So now our herb gains, I guess if you want to call it, will be increased by 10%. And I decided to do Druidic Ritual so I can start Herblore training at some point. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, although I think it's going to be a lot of herb cleaning in the beginning. I just have to kind of check prices and figure out when the best time to do it is going to be. But I figured since I was out questing, I might as well just bang this out. And there we go. Now we can start Herblore. All right, so with that out of the way, it's time we started to focus in a little bit. So the first thing I'm gonna be training is smithing. I have the goal, it's kind of long term, but what I eventually wanna do is be able to get into Prif. And you need 75 and a whole load of skills to do that. So I'm gonna focus in on them as best as I can and just block them out in long periods of time. So I'm starting with smithing. Now the adamant ore boxes I had made in previous episodes have stopped selling. I'm gonna keep them in the Grand Exchange just to see. But what I'm gonna end up doing instead is making rune darts, at least from 51 where I currently am, all the way up until 60. And then from there, I'll reevaluate the GP per XP of what I'm getting in smithing and kind of readjust. So I've calculated that doing smithing this way is gonna end up making me about 49.61 GP per XP, if you're interested. In case anybody's wondering, this is actually around like 21.5k an hour if you're paying full attention and starting the next one as soon as it's done. I'm also not able to start at full heat, which kind of sucks, but we'll get there eventually. I'm 175 XP off of 52, so this will definitely take a while. I'm at 1500 rune dart tip smiths so far though, and it's pretty AFK, so I guess I really can't complain. And there's 52, and a real quick farming level 34 coming in. I always like when those levels happen. Makes me feel good. All right, so since smithing is one of those AFK things I can do, I'm actually gonna start on my Herblore grind. So I've got just shy of 500 grimy guams, and I'm gonna be cleaning them and I'm gonna be actively tracking the profit. I ended up buying what I have so far for 574 GP each, and I'll see what I can sell them for. I'm just kind of interested how much this is gonna make me and what the XP is gonna be like. And there's 10 Herblore coming in. Do we have any cool unlocks at 10? Absolutely nothing. Perfect. All right, so there's the last of our herbs. Those 400 got us to level 11. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what they sell for and how much money this made us. There's 35 farming. Well, apparently there is a 1k margin between Marintals. That never lasts, but I'm gonna try to take advantage of it since I do have level 9 Herblore. I can clean these, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to buy a few. If you're still watching and you have a similar Herblore level, pay attention to how frequently I check the margins on Marintil because it changes drastically and ends up making me a ton of money. All right, so I grabbed 1,000 of these. I will make my preset and get to cleaning. I think I just found the cutest noob. Check this guy out. He's wearing full wizard, a Bandos helmet, and a berserker ring, and a team cape. And there is level 20. We can now clean Hairlander. I don't think I'm gonna do that unless the margins are good, but it probably won't be. All right, well, a little bit of time has passed, and yeah, we made just over 1 mil GP on those Marintils. So we bought at 7.857. And we sold at 8.890. So I'm gonna try to repeat that and just see what happens. And quick level 36 farming. We can actually farm spirit weed now. I believe that's incredibly profitable, so that'll help our farm runs quite a bit. But I'll have to double check on that. Well, it looks like we have to stick with Marintil, to be honest, because the GP per XP is like 202 versus spirit weed, which is negative 71.69, which is super weird. I wonder how they determine this. I suppose it's operating off of a yield of 3.62. I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you think down below. Would it be worth it for me to switch to spirit weed? Because I know that the yield would be way better with the aura and the juju potions and the magic secateurs. Hi, it's me again. Okay, so we have been doing a little bit more Herblore training. We did another 1,000 Marintils cleaned, got ourselves to 28 herb. So I ended up buying these at 78 each. I have no idea what the margins are right now. These were kind of like I bought these over the course of 2 day kind of deal. 2 days. They're at 9.9. Holy sh. That's like 2K per. All right, let's go 999. All right, if we can actually manage to sell them at that, we made almost 2 mil off of those 1,000. That's gotta be like 500 GP and XP or something close to it. So I'll keep you in the loop. I do need to make more money. I do have to start that mage training arena grind at some point. I am not looking forward to that whatsoever. Let's see, is there anything else I want to talk about in this clip? Probably not. Okay, bye. Okay, I convinced myself I'm going to slowly start this grind. So I in total have about 10 boots to buy before I get 80 mage so I can do lunar diplomacy. Thinking about that makes my soul die, but I figure if I kind of just block it out and do a little bit here and there, it'll be a lot less bad, if that makes any sense. So we'll put on our progress hat, get to work. Hopefully that video I made way back when didn't crash the price of the boots too hard, but I'm not 100% sure. I highly doubt anybody actually followed this advice anyway, because this is kind of meticulous. All right, so there is one whole load. We're actually 12 over because I had to finish out the 5 streak. But we are going to get out of the telekinetic room, and I received word that my Marintils have sold. So we made 2 mil cleaning 1,000 Marintil. Yeah, money man mode, baby. Don't ever tell me I'm wasting my time, because I'm not. Okay, maybe I am, to be honest. Yeah, so there it is, 2.1 mil doing that. That worked out very, very well. I was actually scared that the Marintils were going to lower in price, but it appears that's not the case. I actually want to see what one Marintil will buy for right now. I'm sure it's nowhere near a 2K margin. So 8264 is the instant buy. Damn, they actually almost are 2K margins right now. So how many of those can I buy? Oh my God. 1900 GP margin on Marintils. Okay. Oh, there's that carpal tunnel again. All right, I did it. Or I did one at least. Banging out all of these at the same time would be kind of difficult, but we are left with 2K XP off of 73 magic. We ended up getting about 85K that run because I changed up my method a little bit. But this is what I have been waiting for. I think the whole thing ended up taking me like 2 hours-ish. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I did notice that I was getting quite a bit faster. Also, I ended up getting a few more points like in the telekinetic room and in the alchemy room as well, just so, you know, do my future self a little favor.
Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Buy the infinity boots. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 20 mil. I'm gonna highball it in the GE and just see if they sell. But if not, we've got 1 pair down. The grind begins. Also, I look really freaking stupid with this hat. And what a wonderful day for money making. We bought the rest of our Marentil. We ended up accidentally buying 491 at 8.2k each, and the rest we bought at 8k, so we're gonna lose a little bit of money there. But with those margins, I'm not worried about it at all. So now I've got to get to cleaning right around, I think that's exactly, it should be 2,000, but it's actually 2,001. Yeah, whatever. There's 32 Herblore. Do we unlock anything? Nothing. Just 32 Herblore. Enjoy it. Did you guys know that this is a filter you can use in game? What if I recorded every one of my videos like this? What would you do? What would you do? All right, moment of truth. Will these clean Marentils still sell for 9,900 GP? Wait, it was 9,990, right? Yes, maybe. But if it was, we just made about 4 mil in like 30 minutes. I watched a YouTube video. So cleaning herbs is actually really relaxing. There's so many things about this series that I've been enjoying lately. So now I have to find something to do while those sell. So I decided I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I am going to supplement some of my crafting XP, since I feel like cutting all these gems is going to make it very, very quick, by making blessed sand. This wasn't actually something I ever considered, but the GP per XP seems to be pretty freaking good. Plus it's going to end up giving me prayer XP. So what I can do is I can mine these sandstone, and then I can grind them, getting 7 crafting XP each, and it has a chance of giving me extra fine sand. And then I can take those to an altar to bless them, and that gives me prayer XP. Always thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna spend a little bit here. I just wanna see what this is all about. Like, I'm not sure exactly if this is well worth it or not, but it was definitely worth checking out. All right, there it is. All of the Marentil managed to sell. So I think in total, that's like 7 mil profit so far, from 1 to 30, or sorry, it would actually be 3 to 34 Herblore. I think we need one more level. Yeah, one more level and we can actually start cleaning spirit weeds. And I'm pretty sure if I check here, yep, I have found great margins on these before. So these will kind of be like a go-to money thing. All right, so I've never actually blessed sand before, but apparently this is how you do it. Oh, and it's super AFK. That might be the easiest prayer XP I will get. And also, it's a profitable way of training prayer, which is very interesting. Although it does take kind of a long time to get this sand. But I think like if I need to AFK something, that's 100% one of my go-tos now. I mean, the XP is incredibly slow, and I don't know if it's realistic to get my goals with this, because 7 XP, I mean, I would have to do like literally hundreds of thousands of sand probably. All right, so I turned my attention towards Hunter for a little bit, and what I'm going to be doing is making the Kebbit burrows for now. Hunting the polar Kebbits has been, it took a really long time to get to level 9, like, and it's super unenjoyable, so I'm just going to do this as a daily. I'll make my daily Kebbit burrows and get Hunter XP that way. It's still good money with the polar Kebbit furs and everything that you get. I'm just not going to be actively training that one. So while it's not like the best XP on Earth, it's also going to be something that I can just quick bang out once a day and then move on. Because for me, spending like, I think it was like, I don't know, 2-3 hours. I don't know exactly how long it was. I did this a couple weeks ago. It was just a long time and not super worth it. Because once I get to the higher level hunters, that's when the money making is going to start to come in. All right, we're gonna set the mood nice and creepy. Get out of my shop, please. All of you out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw down the first Kebbit burrow and see what we get. Now that I'm thinking about this, I should have had other people do this alongside me. But that Hunter XP though, oh my God, that's 100% what I needed. And we're still getting the polar Kebbit first, so that's like 40k right there. And the common ones are even worth 20 GP, never mind. So it's like pretty late at night right now. I figure there's not a whole lot of people on at this point during the day, so I'm gonna see if I can gather some more cursed energy. Take advantage of the opportunity while I have it. These come in very slowly now, but there's 42 divination. I have 562 cursed in my inventory, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna go bank that. That's probably gonna be all the divination I have to do for tonight, because all of my 2500 Marentil just bought, so I've got to clean those before I go to bed, before I lose those margins. I'm already kind of tired, but this show must go on, and that's also going to be like 5 mil profit. Can't sleep with that. I'll be having dreams about that sweet GP. Also chucking these in the bank, we have 2500 cursed, so that's fun. I really like having collections of things that just grow incrementally over time, if you haven't noticed, which is why I hop around to so many different things. There's 35 herb. We can now clean spirit weeds. There's 37 herblore. I can't believe we've done this all just from cleaning herbs. Like, it's the easiest thing ever. 38 herblore. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I really need this 2500 to be over so I can go to bed. Oh, I almost missed it. 39. I'm done. I find a strange rock at the very last one. Okay. All right, withdraw 2,500. We have 114 that we farmed I can't even talk. I'm so tired. / picked up from Slayer so far. So I'm going to chuck those in at 9990. I'm going to kick around for just a couple minutes just to make sure they're still selling at that price. And then I am clocking out. All right, so it's the very next day. We're waking up to see that our Marintil have sold for 24.7 mil, which leaves us at, it's right around a 4.7 mil profit. So I'll add that to the tracker. Heyo, we got 40 Herblore. That's awesome. So what that allows us to do is actually make summoning potions, and I'm pretty confident that I can make a ton of money off of those. I guess we'll just have to see, like always, because I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, another 749 Marintil. This video is getting really long, or I would have done more, but these slow buy if you're gonna do this method. So you wanna buy it at the lowest price possible just to milk that little bit of extra GP out of it. So I'm gonna chuck these in at the 9990 and let those sell, but I'm just gonna, I already know they're going to, so I'm gonna add that to the price check so far. So we bought them at 6 mil and we are selling them at 7.4. So we'll add another 1.4 mil to the tracker, which will be it for this video. So yeah, you can make a lot of money if you do Herblore this way. Instead of losing money at the low levels, I mean, this basically took me like, I don't know, something like an hour and a half to get from, maybe it was like 2 hours, to get from 1 or 3, I guess, to 40 Herblore. So we're gonna wrap it up here, but I do want to show you guys what we accomplished in this video, because the gains have actually been pretty freaking cool. We're still waiting for the infinity boots to sell on the GE. I'm in no rush to get that 24 mil or whatever I'm trying to sell them at. And if they don't sell after a day or two, I'll just put them down a little bit lower. But I want to show you guys what we've got in our material storage container. It hasn't really changed, I don't think, since last episode, but we're at 1.74K of the Kiramos. That's just one of those things that I'm AFKing on whenever I get the chance. The experience is incredibly slow. I'm at level 51 Archaeology, but we'll kind of get it passively. As for the smithing grind, we started at the beginning of the video. We're at 6,900 rune dart tips. These suck to make. I hate making these so much. I might change my method, but for now we're just gonna keep going. It's just so much, like, you have to pay attention because you make them so quickly, but it's like the reward is so small. I don't know how to explain it, but that's where we're at. We're at our 2,500 cursed. We ended up getting almost 600 oak logs from our little chop adventure. This is our farming tab. Our farming tab's coming along pretty nicely. All of my Marintil that I've been farming is down here in my Slayer tab. They're just all cleaned up and sitting in there ready to go. I have no need to really sell any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna hang on to it. We didn't make any progress on our Amulet of Defense journey this episode, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm not worried. And yeah, I think that's about it. So let's get to my favorite part of the video. How much money is Money Man worth? Open up the wealth evaluator and we are at 92 mil. We basically doubled our bank in this episode. That's actually insane. Awesome, but that's just a small little dip in the pond, or whatever the expression is. That is going to be a very small number compared to what we're about to get in future episodes. So thank you guys all so much if you made it this far into the video. I really appreciate your support. I hope you like it. If you have any recommendations on how I can change the series at all to make it fit your needs more, definitely let me know. I'm always willing to listen to what you want to watch. But thank you so much once again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.